Hey guys. Okay, I will try to be kind of quick. I've got a lot of notes, but I really just wanted to talk about signing customers because that is kind of, the bread and butter of our company. How we get paid and make our checks grow is by bringing in more customers. So it's so crucial. So I've got a couple topics we're going to go over. Got a lot of notes, so we'll try to hit it and go quickly. So first, I want to talk about posting. Posting is so important. Guys, if you walk into a store, this is my favorite analogy. So if you walk into a store like Walmart, so you go into Walmart and there's no products out, you're not going to buy anything. So if you don't have product post on your wall, they're not going to buy from you. Two, if you walk into a store, there's no help wanted sign, you're not going to apply. So it's so important to make sure that you are keeping business posts on your page as well. And if you walk into a room or walk into a store and there's no sales associate, you're not going to buy. So again, you've got to keep you on your page. Those are the three most important things every single day to make sure you have business post, product post, and pictures of you and like your life on there. I'm gonna be straight up. Stop sharing cat videos. Guys, every time you share, you post, whatever it is, ask yourself, is it real? Is it relatable? And is it revenue producing? If it's not one of those three things, stop posting it. Like, you're not going to see Walmart. If Walmart had a Facebook, they're not going to be sharing videos of cats or these other crazy things that you see. They're going to be sharing things that promote and bring attention to Walmart. Walmart's people, the things they do, like there's so many different aspects of that, but it's all going to be centered around that central idea. So stop sharing the cat videos, stop sharing the random crap, like just stop. Your business is now Facebook. So Facebook is more, you got to treat it that way. Facebook becomes your business. It's no longer a fun pastime. So you want to treat it like it is your store, and you don't want to like clutter it up with all the random crap. And sharing things is going to like crumble your what do I want there? Your algorithms. There we go. Like when you're sharing those things, it takes away. Facebook sees those shares as spammy, so that not as many people are going to see your stuff. Now we all see those amazing quotes or those heartfelt pictures, things we do want to share, and that's fine. Just save it and then post it. Boom, you still get it up on your page, but it totally bypasses that place where it hurts your algorithm. So yeah, don't be spammy. Whether it's with the cat videos or if it's those random black, green, and bling things you find on Pinterest. Guys, no one wants to see that. No one's going to buy from a sales ad. They're going to buy from you. No one's going to be like, oh, people aren't going to want to join It Works. They're not going to want to buy It Works. They're going to want to buy that stuff Mariah's talking about all the time. She posted about this stuff and it makes you lose weight. That's what I want. Not It Works, the stuff Mariah's talking about. That's the difference. And so we've got to make sure it's us. It's our words. It's relatable. It's got all of that intentionality in it. It's not just some graphic we found on Pinterest that we threw up. That's not what's going to be attracting people. And when you get especially when you start out and even later on, it's a lot of weight to try to create all of these posts all day by yourself, and no one's going to ask you to. So first off, you have no excuse at all to not be posting. If you're on my personal team, you have extra no excuse because we have a chat where we have posts in there. Like, I add posts every day. My girls can copy and paste. Like, you guys have no excuse. And if you're not in my personal team, guys, how many people are in this company? A bunch. So go find one. Go find their page, because especially if it's the top leader, they're going to be doing and posting the things that you need to be doing and posting. So go creep their stuff and use that for inspiration. Go into Mark Pentecost's page, go look who likes and comments, and then go to their pages. Be on the Zooms. If you're in the team calls, if you're on the family call, no joke. Every Sunday when we do the family call, I watch it with a pen and paper. And when I see people commenting, oh, I'm going triple, or I just went double, or whatever it is, those ranks I'm looking at, I'm writing their names down. As soon as the family call is over, I'm on Facebook and I'm finding them and I'm following them. I'm seeing what they're posting and what they're doing and what they're saying, because I know if I want to be on that level, I got to do what they're doing. There's no excuse. Find someone. Model your post and your page after them. When I started, it was all It Works. I tried to put me in there, but it was mostly It Works, even if it was me. And it's been amazing to see how much my business has changed the more I put me into it. The more it's been about me, the more I'm bringing my life, my feelings, what I have to say. That gives so much more power to them when I'm selling, because people don't feel like they're being sold to. They, like, how many times has someone come up to you and been like, girl, you like my shirt? How cute is this? I got it at Old Navy. You need to go. And then you go. That's the kind of selling and that's the kind of marketing we're doing. We're not the annoying like ads in the newspaper. They're like, oh yeah, and you flip over. We're your best friend next door who just got that really cute shirt and you commented about it. Well, I'm now telling you where to get it as a friend, so you trust that. Now you're going to go to Old Navy and look for that shirt. It's the same thing. So approach it with that mentality instead of I have to sell things, I have to meet quotas, I have to blah, 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 blah. You're just talking to your friend, whoever your friend is. Like, you're just telling your friend. And then talk to people like they're your friend, that you're not trying to sell to them. You're trying to recommend something that's worked for you. So as great as it is to copy and paste and edit and use templates of other people's posts, at the end of the day, you do need to write your own as well. So I've got some tips for writing your own posts, because I know that can be so dang daunting. But first off, focus on the feelings, not the money. This took me this was the hardest thing, especially starting out. I was like, I don't have a story. No one's going to want, oh, join Mariah. She joined a week ago. Like, she doesn't know what's going on. So I was like, when I'm making the big money, that's when people are going to want to join me. Well, guys, I'm making the big money now, and no one can understand that. If I post my paycheck from this month, everyone's like, oh, cool, good for you. That's it. But if I post a picture of the gas pump, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just filled up my gas tank and I didn't even look at my bank account. Like, I can't remember the last time I did that. Or I posted a picture the first time I was able to go get groceries of just me in the shopping cart. And I was like, I spent what on groceries, what I spend in 2 months normally in just this 1 week. And I'm so excited about it. People get that. So you got it made when you're just starting out, because you don't have the big showy stuff. You get to do the life to life. That's what people connect with. They connect with the day to day. Yeah, making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month is nice, and everyone wants to be there, but no one has the brain cell for that. No one has the mindset of, yeah, one day that could be me. But people understand what it's like to not be able to pay for daycare, to worry about rent, to not be able to afford groceries, to not be able to fill up their gas tank. Post about that. When you sit down at dinner at a restaurant, take a picture with the receipt afterwards and be like, thanks, it works for covering the tab. Simple things like that. And that's where people are going to relate. And then focus on the feeling. I got on a tangent there. Focus on the feeling instead of the money. Like, money's nice, but more talking about my massive paycheck. I don't talk about that. I talk about the freedom, the comfort. Like, for the first time, I don't worry about my bills. Like, how many people worry about their bills? And we can talk about taking the worry out of that. How many times now I don't fight in my marriage because of money? People feel that. They feel that hard. And when you can address that feeling, that's when people are going to connect. That's when you make people feel things. And the more you can make people feel, the more you're going to have those wheels turning of maybe I can do this too. When you are trying to write posts, try to use these questions for lifestyle business posts. Who, why, when, and where. Your post should answer one of those. I'm at the beach. That's a where. Why am I at the beach? I can do two there. I'm at the beach. Why? Because the business is able to because of this business, I've been able to move out of my apartment into condos and live at the beach. And when I can turn that into a post, then people are going to be, like I said, they're just going to be able to connect with that more than some join my team for $99 or join my team if you want to make $400 a month or something like that, which is nice. You need that kind of stuff in there sometimes because you got to connect to different audiences. But overall, you want to make sure it's you that you're talking about. Another good thing is to make a list. Write down 5 things right now you would do with $100. Then write down 5 things you would do with $500. And then 5 things you would do with $1,000. And then that right there is 15 posts. Find each of those things and link it to an emotion. So I was helping my mom. My mom works with a different company, but she's trying to get onto social media. And so I did social media training with her. the other day, and I was talking about this, and one of hers was a housekeeper. She wants someone to come clean her house. And so we were able to take, if I had money, I'd have someone come clean my house, and then tie it into a post that she was able to make about how stressful and burdensome it is, especially working from home when you're working in such a chaotic and messy environment. And then it gets too far gone, and you can't clean it up now because you're too stressed just looking at it. And when you're able to alleviate that and the relax and calm and all that you feel because of it, turn it into a post. People love it. Then you got people thinking like, oh gosh, it would be nice for someone to come clean up my mess. I know how she feels. I hate doing the dishes, So always, 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 always go back to an emotion. Tie it back into an emotion. If you're posting something with just text, like anything kind of smaller, use one of those colored backgrounds. Going back to the whole algorithm thing, those are super hot on Facebook right now. So when you post with that colored background, you are way more likely to get views, more people are going to see it than if you don't. If you just post like words. And then if you're posting something longer, post it with a photo. So a couple of topics that are good when writing your post to try to go off of. God or your personal development if you're not religious, but it's so easy, it's so important in the morning, do your personal development. So if you're sitting there and you're reading your Bible, for example, and say you're reading something in James is my favorite book of the Bible, and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel this today. Like, this is me. Well, then talk about it. Talk about the exact verse. In this life we'll face many trials of different kinds, but take heart because I've overcome the world. That's not James. That's John, I think. But like, for example, that verse relates to so many people. So start your post with that verse and then talk about what you learned today. And if you're not religious and you're not reading your Bible, no shame, you do you, but go, and what are you reading? What are you doing? Did you listen to a Steve Harvey motivational video today? What did he tell you? What was the thing that you felt? Now take that, be vulnerable, tell people how it affected you. People love to feel, and people love that vulnerability. The more vulnerable, the more real you can be, the more people are going to trust you. The next thing is, who were you when you started versus who you are now? So if you just jumped in, this may not be a best post for you, but someone like me, I've been doing this for 9 months. Guys, 9 months ago, if I would have been told I was going to talk in front of any amount of people, like one, I would be so nervous. I remember the first time my upline Katie had me talk, and oh God, a bird just flew on my balcony, guys. Lord Jesus. That was going to make a good one for the video. Anyway, I remember the first time my upline Katie told me to speak on a video, and I was quaking. We got past the shaking part. I was like, I was so dang nervous. And now, like, I thrive when I'm talking. I want to get in front of people and share, and I still get nervous because I probably will always still get nervous, but it's different. It's not like paralyzing. I'm so much more sure of myself, and I know now what I have has value. What I have to say has value. What I have to say people need to hear, versus before there was a lot of mumbling and ums and talking around the topic. No. You need to know what I got to say. And that is a huge growth. And that's just one area of my life that has so dramatically changed. And that's something I can talk about. Guys, I can go live and talk about it. You want to talk about something scary? I never would have done that before this business. But there's so many opportunities, and we grow, and we are paid to grow ourselves and then to help other people grow and be more confident and find themselves. We'll talk about it. Talk about the transformation. Talk about common objections. So many common objections in this business, but there's so many that we all faced. Oh, I didn't have a big audience when I joined. Me neither, boo. Oh, I didn't have family and friends to buy for me. Guys, I was like poor when I joined. My family, like, it didn't even have $25 to try the Fat Fighters to help me. I didn't sign up any family or friend till month 2, and I signed up my mom, and I bought the product for her. Like, I had no family and friends to help me out. That's something I can talk about. I can talk about the fear of not having the support, the fear of, not having the people. And there's so many other common objections. You guys know most of the responses you get, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. Talk about your office today. That's the freaking awesome, great one, because you do have freedom. And if you are still working a 9 to 5, that's fine. Pull up, it works on your computer screen. Take a picture in your little office and be like, oh, dude, look, look at my office today. I'm getting paid double for the same amount of time. Find a way to spin it. And if you're not, and you do get to do something awesome, like take a picture. Try to take a picture anytime you sign up a customer too. Like that's so huge. It doesn't matter what you're doing, legitimately. If you scroll back onto my, like through my feed, like 3 months, 4 months, there's a picture of me and my mom standing outside my apartment with like a nail gun or drill bit or a drill or something. And I had borrowed the power tools from my mom. She needed them back. So she didn't come in my apartment. I walked them down to her. But when I got to her, I got the email I had signed up a customer. So you know what I did? I made my mom stand there holding this power tool and posted about how I can sign up customers while passing power tools back to my mom. No joke. But people love that because people, one, they see you have a real life, you're a real person, and two, they see the enrollments. I like to, every time I get enrollment, I'll pick a background for the month. This month it's like palm tree-y, and I'll post the screenshot. Like, oh, I use the app Over to edit my pictures, and I'll post like the little screenshot of the email notification. And thank you, whoever, for your order. I'm so excited to see your results with our whatever they ordered. And I post it in my stories. Every customer I get. One, that's showing people what's popular. People are going to be like, okay, I've seen you post 10 times in the past 2 days that someone ordered the ThermoFight X. What the freak is it? You know, but then on top of that, if they're interested in the business, they just saw I signed 10 customers in 2 days with the ThermoFight X. So they're like, okay, she does sign customers, so maybe this isn't that hard. So it's twofold there. And then people actually really like seeing their name shout out. I don't use last names, but people like seeing their name shout out. I've had people message me like, oh, I saw you talking about me, and just because I posted their name in my story because they signed up. So that's a really good thing to do as well. Also talk about the freedom this business gives you. That's the key. That's just like that. You could only talk about the freedom this business gives you and be set, literally. But I think it's so important on Monday mornings to make sure you post Monday morning something about Monday morning, because if any of you ever have worked a 9 to 5, which I assume most of you have, you hate Mondays. Mondays are awful. No one likes a Monday. So if you can post a positive of Monday, like post in bed at 12 o'clock. I don't care if you got up at 7. Go sit in your bed and take a picture. But post that you're able to work in bed, or I got to sleep in on a Monday, or whatever it is you're doing on a Monday. Even if you have a 9 to 5, make it work. When I was working, the last month I worked before I quit, I was posting about the freedom I had. I'm so glad I was able to go to the parks today. I was a nanny. I was paid to go to the park. But they didn't have to know that. They just knew that I had the freedom that I was working outside today. So you've got to make sure you're spinning everything to be the most positive it possibly can. And then interaction posts. It's the last one, posting. Interaction posts are so huge. If you're not doing good interaction posts, your business is going to suffer. So how do you know it's a good interaction post? Within 15 minutes of posting it, you should have at least 5 to 10 comments. If you don't, delete it and try again. Because interaction posts, they're not up there just to look pretty. They're not up there to, like our product posts, our business posts, they can sit there because most people are just going to look at them. That's not why we want interaction posts. We don't want people to look at our interaction post. We want that interaction. So if it's not working, get rid of it and bring something else in and try again. Some of the best ones, I took literally the other day, I was at Walmart. I was buying new sunglasses. So I just took 2 selfies and 2 pairs of sunglasses. And I was like, right, new hair needs new sunglasses. Which do you think, right or left? Guys, when I posted this, I posted it in the car. I had already bought sunglasses, not even one in the picture. But I had like 200 comments, people trying to tell me what sunglasses to get. Like, that's a good interaction post. Nails, left or right. I'm going to get my nails done, left or right. That's a good interaction post. Dream kitchen. People want to give you their dang opinion. So ask people for their opinion. Find something to ask them for their opinion. And then there's those like pre-made little things that are good too. Like, I have one up right now that's like, oh, the best one I've done is like marshmallows. What is your best marshmallows? And it's like A, B, C, D, and it's like not like barely toasted to like super burnt. And then I've got like 200 comments up there. People tell me how they like their marshmallows. It's important that you are getting the interaction. If you post an interaction post and it doesn't get the interaction immediately, like literally give it 15 minutes, take it down and try another one. Because is not doing you any good just sitting there. That's not a post you want just to sit on your wall to sit on your wall. That's a post you want there to grow your network, to grow your business, to grow your interaction, to grow your algorithm. So if it's not, get it out and try again. Cool. That's all I got on posting. So as for pictures, next topic. So freaking important. So you can go on and get Lightroom presets. So if you go on Etsy, you can get like one of them for like $4, or you can get a pack of them for like $30. So literally you can just take your photo, upload it to Lightroom, add that preset, and it's going to do all the editing for you. So you have really nice photos that are really professional looking without all the hard work. So that's a really awesome option. Second, buy yourself a ring light. You can get ring lights on like Wish for like $3 that hook on your phone. That's going to get you that really awesome, like really clear, bright lighting wherever you go. You can get them that literally you can like hook on your phone. They're awesome. If you don't have a ring light or any of that, find the lighting. Chase the sun. Like, it's there. I know that I can come out on my balcony and I can face this way and hold my phone up, and that's where the best light is. The sun is on my face. My eyes look so blue. My skin looks so clear and glowing, even when it's not, because of the lighting. And you need that good lighting in order to have the good quality photos. And people want the good photos. You can post the exact same post with 2 different photos, one being a good quality photo and one being like an eh photo. The one with the good photo will get more likes, more interaction, more comments, more interest than the one without the good photo. So make sure your photos are good quality, that you're working on them, that you are putting, this is your story. This is your front. This is you. Make sure you're investing in that and putting time into the photo and the way it turns out. Make your life look interesting. Guys, I know it's so hard when you get started out, and if you're working a 9 to 5, to look like you have an interesting life. Trust me, I've been there. And those those lifestyle posts are hard sometimes when you're like, all I do is work. I'm either working my 9 to 5, working it works again, or sleeping. Like, that's all I got here. What you want from me? And it's so important. You got to find a way to make it look interesting anyway. You fake it till you make it. If you go out to eat, let me tell you, you get 3 to 4 days worth of posts just by going out to eat. One, you can take a picture with whoever you're with. Okay, there's one post. Then you can take a picture of your appetizer. That's 2 posts. Then you can take a picture of your food and whoever you're with food. Now you have 3 meals you just ate out and a person you went out to eat with. 4 different posts. If you're not if you don't have what you think is going to be interesting, boom, 4 posts, 1 meal. It's so simple. You just got to think in that mindset. Do a photo shoot once a week. So important. Put on your face, do your hair, and go find that lighting, and then just take pictures. Try on 3 different outfits. The basis of pictures I take when I'm doing something like that is I literally just take one pointing up, pointing down, and pointing at the camera, and then a couple cute selfies. That way, when I go back to my app if I get paid, if I have an enrollment, so many different things, like if a text message, there's so many things I can insert, but I can put it right here in my picture, or I can put it right here in my picture, and then if I'm talking about you, I'm pointing at you, talking about you. So those are just a couple good ones, and then it's the cute selfies. Also, take pictures with the products. Everyone gets a starter kit when you join, so the first thing you do when that kit comes in is you put on your makeup, you take a picture with every item in there. If you can post a picture with you in it, you're way more likely to get interaction. So I don't care what it is. If it's the wraps, hold the wraps up. Cleanse, hold the cleanse up. If it's the wraps, put a wrap on. Like, take pictures using the products, whatever it may be. But you should have pictures with you and every product you've ever tried. I tried Thermofed X one time. While we were at conference, Katie let me try it once. But you best believe I have a picture of me with the bottle that I can use for my post, and I don't actually have the product. It's so important. You've got to be in the mindset of, I've got to try these. And as a leader, once you start bringing in a team, have a time for them to come over and take pictures with your product. I did that before we moved, and I had a couple girls come over, and I was like, look, here's everything I have. Bring a cute shirt and come take some photos with it. Here's the good lighting in my apartment. And they took pictures with all of the products that I have that they've never tried. So that's also a really good thing you can do if you have a local team. Step up and offer them to come over and take pictures with the stuff you have, because when their business grows, your business grows as well. Lastly, get over yourself and be okay with looking silly. Taking pictures in public is so awkward sometimes. You get judged because the old people don't get it. But it's fine. Like there's this, I have um, like one of those ring lights that hooks on your phone hooks in it and it hooks on a table. No joke. We'll take that into a restaurant and hook it up to the other side of the table and take my picture while I'm sitting at a restaurant. I ain't got no shame because I'm going to have some good looking pictures. So you just got to kind of get over it and get out of your comfort zone because success starts outside your comfort zone. Next, we're going to talk about going live. First off, you want to start with an interesting title. You don't ever want to say what you're actually going to talk about. So I talked about some of the struggles I went through in life, and I titled the video, I'm Not Special. And I was talking about how I've been through a lot of different things in life and how I'm still successful with this business. But the title was I'm Not Special, and people were so interested. So make sure it's like you're writing a book. Whatever you're going to talk about in your life is the contents of your book. You got to think of a catchy title. So make sure you put a good title on it. Man up and do it. I think I say that so much, but just it's not that bad. It's not, I promise. I know it's scary, but just get over it and just do it. It will grow your business so much. Like saying you aren't willing to go live is saying you don't want to comment in your paycheck. Just man up and do it. It'll be okay. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to stumble over your words. You're going to make something up or say it wrong. Boo. They don't know what you're talking about. Your audience doesn't know the facts. Your audience doesn't actually know what you're talking about. So if you mess up, you just roll with it. They won't know you messed up. Fake it till you make it. So a couple of topics you can go live about are books, what books you're reading, share a quote or what you're learning, personal development, talk about your story, different aspects of your story. So do go live over a broad, quick version of your story, and then go live other times to specific details of your story, specific moments of your life, and talk more about those. Talk about the business, talk about products. I think that's all I got. Yeah, put your story on here. I'm gonna list twice. Next, we'll talk about building your network. So, your friends and family, they can make you a 10-air. Your city can make you 100-air. Your state can make you 1,000-air. But to be a millionaire, you've got to reach the world. So what I'm saying is month 1 is typically pretty good. Month 1 is when you're bringing in that 10-air, maybe even the 100-air. Your friends, your family, your neighbors, your city, whatever it is. Once you get out of that, now what? We exhausted that warm market, that beginning market. So many of you join and want more than just a beginning market. You want a life market. You want to be a millionaire. You want all of these great achievements. So we've got to make our cold market warm. How do you do that? You go live. You tell your story. You talk to people. Because the more you can do that, the more people feel they know you. The more people know you, the more they trust you, the more warm that market is. So when you're adding friends, I have 2 different ways I do it. I go through my general adding and then my intentional adding. Generally, I just go through my timeline and I'll go to someone on my timeline's post that has a lot of likes and I'll go add all the girls who like the post. Super quick, super simple. I do that about 2 to 3 times a day. Now, intentionally, I'll do about 1 time a day and I go to the discover or the search and I click on that and then I type in a name and a location. So like Sarah, Austin, Texas. And I'll add Sarah in Austin, Texas, and then Sarah's friends who are in Austin, Texas. And I'll do this for different locations. That's how I built a market in different countries as well as different states that I've never been to. It's because I'm very intentional about growing a market there. Make sure you delete all pending friend requests 1 to 2 times a week because that's 1 is going to boost your algorithm and 2 it's going to make things go smoother and makes you not look like makes you less likely to get flagged for like spamming people with friend requests. Another good thing is to go to boutiques local to your area or local to the area you're trying to grow a market in, like a boutique in Texas, and add people who like the post in the boutique. And then make sure you're liking or adding everyone who likes or comments on your hosted post because those people are already interested. They're showing some sort of interest in your product. So there's people that you want to be bringing into your market. Okay, so as for messaging, first and foremost, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. but you also can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So stop beating yourself up about scripts. Stop thinking you've got to know everything. It's okay if you don't. I promise. You can't mess it up. If it's the right person for your business, if they want it, you can't mess it up. It'll be okay. So as you're talking to people, make sure you're linking things to emotions. Like, yes, they want to lose, we'll do the cleanse. Yes, they would love to lose the 2 to 10 pounds in 2 days with the cleanse. Who wouldn't? But you're more likely to get the sale if you can connect that to emotions. How does it make you feel? If you haven't done the cleanse, you need to, so you can talk about it. That's why it's so important to be a product of products. But I love the cleanse, and I like how much more energy I feel. I struggle with depression, and I don't want to get out of bed some days. But if I can do the cleanse, it's like literally a reset button for everything. All of a sudden, it's easier to wake up. It's easier to face the day because I have internally, I have more energy. Everything's working better. So it affects everything. I have less depression. I have more energy. I do more. I accomplish more because I feel better. And when you can talk about that with people, they're like, oh, dang, I want to feel better. I want to feel that energy. I am kind of sluggish. And on top of that, they already know they can lose the 2 to 10 pounds. So boom, sale made. Make sure you're keeping it simple. I see people all the time who lose the sale because they want to ramble and say every word in the book. Guys, keep it simple. They don't need all the information. Don't answer questions that aren't asked. This is how my messages go. So, for example, say someone's interested in the cleanse. So they comment on a host post. I send them a basic script describing the cleanse and how it works. If they ask a question, I'll answer it. If they just say awesome or cool or something like that, then I just say awesome. So the cleanse retails at $65, or as a wholesale customer, you can get it for $36. How do you want to order yours? That's it. That's all I say. So the only messages from my side have been the description of the cleanse and that. That's it. Do you know how many people are like, okay, well, what's a wholesale customer? So then I'm like, well, a wholesale customer, you can either pay a one-time $50 membership fee, get access to all our products, a discount for life, or we can just get you started for 3 months. You can do the cleanse this month, and we can try something else next month, or keep it as the cleanse if you really love it. So after your 3 months of orders, you're still going to get to keep this discount for life, except I'm going to waive that $50 membership fee. That's all I say. And they're like, okay, I'll do that. I'm like, cool. And it's that simple of a conversation. There's no extra words. There's no extra messages. Like, I just keep it very simple and basic, and that's what works. So then, when they're ready to order, I think this is so important. So when they're ready to order, I voice memo them. There's two reasons I do this. One, they're going to trust me more, and then if I end up texting them, I can voice memo them on the phone, and they'll hear my voice again, so they'll know it's like legit me. But so I'll voice memo, and I'll be like, hey, whoever, I'm so glad you're ready to get your order in. I'm going to send you a list of the information I need to get this order placed for you. You can send it back to me on here, or if you want to send me your phone number or email address, I can text or email you, and we can get it done there as well, whatever makes you most comfortable. Then I send all of that, again, written out, plus the different things I need. So like, email, phone, address, card information, all of that. And most people just send it back. Some people say they want me to text them. If they want me to text them, I come at them again with a voice memo. Hey, whoever, this is Mariah with It Works. I'm sending over the list now with the stuff I need, and send the list again. If they don't want to give you information, very rare, most people are fine with it. We have an amazing new link in the Connect app where you can create a shopping list and send to them. So there's no accidentally going and ordering off of someone else's page. There's no confusion. It takes them right to the shopping cart, and they just enter their information. As for follow-ups, so I'm pretty simple with follow-ups as well. Realistically, you should be having enough new messages every day that you're not worried about who hasn't responded. Like, I know that's kind of scary sounding, but it's the truth. You should have enough new business that you're not worried about the people who have left you on red. But all of my follow-ups, I categorize them into 3 different levels. We have hot, warm, and cold. My hot follow-ups, those are the people who were ready to buy, gave me a date, that date hit and I didn't hear from them, or just wanted to buy today. I'll follow up every single day until they give me a new date or tell me to leave them alone. My warm list, Those are the people who are interested and seem excited. They're responding to me, but they haven't like given me a date or anything. I'll follow up with them like once a week. My cold messages, those are the ones, my cold follow-ups, are the ones that haven't responded and leave me on red. I'll follow up with them about once a month. And my follow-ups are simple. I'll use a GIF, like those are fun. Are you there? Or something like that. But most of the time it's simple of, are you still interested? Can we get this in today? Sitting down to place a few orders. Can I place yours as well? Sorry we weren't able to connect yesterday, is now better. Is now a better time to place your order? Very simple. And then upsells. Y'all, if you're not utilizing the idea of upselling, you are like putting a cap on your potential. Because 1, your products are going to work better when you're paired with something else. 2, you get better, more money and more volume off of it. So it's a win-win. Happy customers, happy you. I'm huge on upselling, so I'm going to give you my upsell script. There it is. So this is a skeleton script. You can use this for any product. You just switch up the information a little bit. But I send, so when they send you their information, you need all of their information before you send an upsell. Because worst come to worst, you just run it for the normal order. But once they send you all of their information, I always say, I also wanted to mention your order qualifies for a special promotion. We can add on our chocolate detox for just $33. They give you 52 superfoods, 34 fruits and veggies, plus boost your immune system and your metabolism and help balance and alkaline your system. You mix them straight in with your coffee for a yummy chocolate mocha. Would you like to claim your special discount? That I use for those who are getting the coffee, but you can change that to fit any products into it. Most people say yes because they think they're getting something special. If you can make someone feel special, like you got them a special deal, they're way more likely to spend more money. They're way more likely to trust you. And then as for sealing the deal, you've got to create a sense of urgency. If I send my link to someone, I tell them it's only valid for 20 minutes. If I am following up, I'm saying, I only have 3 spots left. Can we get it in? And then 2 days later, I only have 1 spot left. And then I don't follow up again until the next month. And I'm like, I just opened up 5 new spots. Can we get you in this month since we couldn't last? And lastly, I wanted to talk about your mindset. If you guys know me, I think mindset is the most important thing ever. You can have all the facts, all the tools, all the tips. I can hold your hand and walk you through every single bit of it. But if your mind's not in the right place, you won't be successful. So when it comes down to it, guys, you can either make excuses or you can make money. But you can't make both. So what are you going to do? Make a decision today. Decide today. You were committing to making money. You were committing to being successful. And you were committing to stopping making excuses. Because at the end of the day, your excuses are only going to harm you. They're never going to help you get farther along. If I was to sit there and make all the excuses, then I never would be here. I would write myself out of so many successes, write myself out of so many triumphs by thinking of reasons why I can't get it or why I don't deserve it. Focus on the positive. Figure it out. Instead of being, well, I can't because, I'm going to do it because I have to. I'm giving myself no other option. Make a decision, a set in stone, concrete decision. I'm going to sign customers. It's going to happen. And then make it happen. You've got to be willing to do the things others won't do, so you get to live the lives others can't live. Success isn't made by wishing. It's not wishing, it's networking. And if you're not willing to put the work in, you're never going to get to the places you want to be so desperately. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. If you believe you can or believe you can't, you're going to be right. So make sure you're feeding your brain with the right thing, the positive things, the life building, the business building things, and your business is going to grow. Love you guys.